Utilizing just a few simple kitchen tools can up your cooking game significantly, and Ada Woodward is joining us in the kitchen now. Thanks for sticking around, getting us healthier, making sure that we are putting the right foods in our bodies, and sometimes the tools really help get things going. So what types of hacks or tools that have helped you become healthier?
Well, really, the tools are a bonus. All we really need to be healthy is a cutting board and a good sharp knife. These are just to make it easier and faster in the kitchen. And so I'm going to demonstrate a couple of things here today, and one of them is my stick blender, or it's also called an immersion blender, and it has several little speeds, but I always keep it about the middle. It doesn't really have to. I'm not sure why it has so many speeds, because even on low it works really super well.
So we're just talking about simplifying.
Simplify, simplify. So I'm going to turn this can of diced tomatoes into pureed tomatoes. Now, in my house, I prefer not to cook with the chunks of tomatoes in some of my recipes. I like it a nice smoother texture with just a little bit of tomato. And if you have children that are kind of about the same,
You might not like the chunks, which my 8-year-old, she doesn't necessarily like those.
Correct. So you can just simply take your tool and immerse it
you're putting it right in the can.
Right into the can.
Okay. I was thinking it was going to splash. I was going to step away. But look.
Look, it didn't splash except for a tiny bit. That's why I put the bowl there, and you've got beautiful pureed.
Wait, you just did maybe 2 to 3 seconds.
And all I do is take this and run it under my sink water to clean it.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that kind of spurted. But anyway, that's that. So that's the stick blender. It also works great when you're doing soups. Like I make this amazing carrot soup with sweet potato in it. It's divine. After you've cooked your vegetables, you just stick that in there.
Right in the pot.
Right in the pot. So it saves you from having to move your hot ingredients into a food processor or blender. And if you've ever tried blending hot ingredients,
it's not fun.
It explodes.
It explodes.
And it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So that it can be a lifesaver.
Well, and the thing is, who wants to clean up after that? That's why I don't necessarily want to use the blender. So you avoid foods that deal with that, or recipes.
Correct.
That was a great hack. Okay,
Yes,
moving on to the onion.
This is my next. This is a nice, I've gone through 2 of these already. So this is, like you said earlier, a mandolin, but yet it's actually just a handheld slicer. So you can slice easily your onions, and it does come with this little handy thing to protect yourself so that you don't end up cutting yourself.
So what I love about this, like onion.
Exactly. But what I love about this is that it makes it super thin. I had a barbecue at my house once, and there was a gentleman that came as a guest, and he's like, oh, I love your thin sliced onions. That's the best way to eat them.
Well, that is actually hard to do by hand, to make it really thin and consistent.
Correct.
And this is a great tool.
Yes. So
what other veggies do you use on your mandolin?
Carrots, cabbage. You can do cucumbers. You want a cucumber sandwich? You want a nice thin.
And then are there different cuts, or is this the only way?
The slicing, and then there's the dicing, and the dicing.
Let's
is even amazing, more amazing.
Wait, what did you do though that changed
I just simply pushed this button. It retracts the blade, and then pushed it out, pushed it the other way, so that we've got these
diced,
thinner cut onions. Like we said, the kiddos may not like big chunks of onion.
They may deal with like little
just
baby
enough
chunks.
to give the food the flavor and not have that overwhelming chunk of onion.
Well, Ada, here's the thing. A lot of times you don't want to have so many contraptions and appliances.
Exactly.
And this is easy so far.
This is so easy just to store in the cupboard or a drawer.
Okay, the next is the salad spinner.
This is my tiny salad spinner. I have actually another one that's much bigger that I really use regularly.
Right, and you probably use this one maybe more, or you use the big one?
I love this one for my cilantro. So I buy cilantro every week because it goes in a lot of the recipes I prepare. So basically all you're doing is putting your greens, preferably already chopped, because that'll make it easier to spin, and then dry as well. So you put it in there. You can use this also as a colander. And then once your salad greens are spun out and dried, Just make sure you dry out the bowl. You can put them back in here and store them with a paper towel and the lid back on it so that you've got your greens ready to go for your salad.
And then how it works,
Yes.
probably a lot of people have
Probably
it at
already
home, but
know.
then you just do that and it's
just
a dried
simple,
lettuce.
Right, and then there's a little break right here. Most of them have a break. This one also has a little storage thing. You can keep the little
Lid down.
thing down. Yeah. So it's very basic, simple tool. I actually found this at a secondhand store for $2.
You can find them anywhere, everywhere, and they're not expensive. Okay, Ada, where can we find you and all of your tips?
My website is turntohealth.guru, and that's where you can contact me. You can purchase my book there. You can find out more about me and how I
download your
coach.
book as well. Thank you so much. You're on Instagram. Ada, thank you. Getting us
Thank you.
healthier and more efficient.
Good deal.
Coming up next, the secret to mastering your morning and starting your day off on the right foot when GTU is back after this short break.